Most people believe self-improvement means adding more to their life. More habits, more discipline, more goals. But real transformation doesn't begin with addition. It begins with subtraction. Because some things don't just drain your energy. They quietly rewire your brain, shape your behavior, and slowly become your personality. If you don't remove them, they start controlling you. So here are 9 things you must eliminate quietly and never explain to anyone. 1. The need to be understood. Psychology calls this social validation dependency. The constant desire for people to get you, agree with you, or approve of your perspective. But peace cannot survive when it depends on someone else's perception. The moment you accept that most people will never understand you, and that this is normal, your mind stops negotiating for approval. Your energy returns. Your silence gains weight. 2. Guilt for outgrowing people. This is known as identity dissonance. When your growth conflicts with the version of you others are attached to, they say, "You've changed." They're right. Growth is supposed to break familiarity. Never apologize for evolving past environments that once limited you. 3. The habit of explaining yourself. Over-explaining triggers stress hormones. It's a survival reflex in your brain trying to avoid rejection. But in adulthood, it becomes emotional leakage. You don't owe everyone a justification. Say less. Silence creates curiosity, and psychologically, people respect what they can't fully access. 4. Uncontrolled digital input. Your brain was never designed for infinite stimulation. Excessive scrolling dulls dopamine sensitivity, making real life feel boring and slow. You lose patience. You crave noise. The solution isn't dramatic deletion. It's quiet protection. Unfollow, mute, unsubscribe. Focus is oxygen. Guard it. 5. Conversations that go nowhere. Most people don't listen to understand. They listen to reply. Psychologists call this conversational narcissism. It leaves you feeling unseen and mentally empty. When you realize silence is healthier than shallow talk, you start hearing your own thoughts again. 6. The fear of being boring. This comes from impression management, constantly adjusting yourself to be liked. But the moment you stop performing, authenticity activates, and authenticity creates real presence. The less you try to impress, the more peace you attract. 7. The need for closure. Closure is a psychological illusion. We chase it to reduce cognitive discomfort, but many things never make sense. People leave without explanations. Chapters end without justice. Strength isn't finding closure. It's functioning without it. 8. Self-criticism disguised as motivation. Your inner voice becomes your identity. Research shows chronic self-criticism raises cortisol and blocks learning. You don't grow from self-hatred. Replace "I'm not enough" with "I'm learning." One word can reprogram your subconscious reward system. 9. The urge to prove your worth. This urge is rooted in conditional acceptance, being valued for results, not existence. So you chase achievement to feel valid. But peace begins when you realize you don't need permission to rest, breathe, or exist. You are already enough, even if no one applauds. When you remove these 9 things, your brain reacts first with resistance. It feels empty, because the mind mistakes familiar pain for safety. But then something shifts. The noise fades. Cognitive space opens. Your reward system stops chasing chaos and starts rewarding clarity. Decisions feel lighter. Silence becomes useful. Solitude stops feeling like punishment, because psychologically you're no longer proving, pleasing, or pretending. You didn't add anything to your life. You removed what was hijacking your mind, and for the first time, your mind is finally yours.